Welcome to Cryptic Nightmares, a sanctuary of shadows where enigmatic tales and haunting stories come to life. Here, the line between reality and nightmare blurs, leaving you questioning what lurks in the darkness. From ancient castles shrouded in mystery to abandoned hospitals with chilling pasts, our world is filled with places that are said to be haunted. Today, we're diving deep into the stories of the 5 most haunted places on Earth. So, turn off the lights, grab a blanket, and get ready for a spine-tingling adventure. Our journey begins in the heart of England, at the infamous Tower of London. This historic castle has served as a royal palace, prison, and even a zoo. But it's the tales of executions and ghostly apparitions that have given the tower its haunted reputation. Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, was executed here in 1536. Visitors have reported seeing her ghost, headless, wandering the tower's corridors. The princes in the tower, Edward and Richard, mysteriously disappeared in the 15th century, and their ghosts are said to haunt the White Tower. But the royal ghosts are not the only spirits said to inhabit this ancient fortress. The White Lady, seen waving from a window, is believed to be the ghost of Arbella Stuart, a cousin of Elizabeth Mountbatten. The ghost of Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury, who was murdered in 1170, is said to have been seen near the site where the Inner Curtain Wall was built, a construction he opposed during his life. The tower's bloody history extends beyond the royals. Countless prisoners, accused of treason and other crimes, were held within its walls. The ghosts of 2 young boys, believed to be the sons of the Duke of Clarence, were said to have been seen in the bloody tower, their faces eternally etched with terror. And then there's the story of the tower's ravens. Legend has it that if the ravens ever leave the tower, the kingdom will fall. The birds are so integral to the site's history that they have their own guardian, a raven master who cares for them. Some believe the ravens are the reincarnated spirits of those who once lived and died here. With centuries of history, countless stories of the supernatural, and an atmosphere thick with mystery, the Tower of London stands as one of the world's most haunted places. It's a site where the past is very much alive, and the line between the living and the dead is as thin as the tower's ancient stone walls. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a dark and silent world, a final resting place for millions. Welcome to the Catacombs of Paris, an underground labyrinth filled with endless tunnels lined with the bones of the departed. Originally, the catacombs were limestone quarries, mined for the construction of Paris's famous buildings. But as the city grew, its cemeteries became overcrowded. In the late 18th century, the decision was made to transfer the remains underground, creating this ossuary. It's estimated that the catacombs hold the remains of over 6 million people. Skulls and bones are meticulously arranged in patterns, creating a macabre display of mortality. But the catacombs are more than just a burial ground. They are a place of mystery and legend. Stories of people lost within the labyrinthine tunnels abound, and some say the spirits of the dead roam these dark corridors. Visitors have reported a range of paranormal experiences. Some speak of an overwhelming sense of sadness, others of feeling watched. There are those who claim to have heard whispers in the dark, and some even report seeing ghostly figures out of the corner of their eye. One of the most famous tales is that of Philibert Aspert, a doorkeeper at the Val-de-Grâce hospital who went missing in 1793. His body was found 11 years later in the catacombs, just a few feet from an exit. His ghost is said to still wander the tunnels, lost in the dark. The catacombs of Paris are a chilling reminder of our own mortality, a place where the line between life and death, past and present, seems to blur. They stand as a testament to the city's history, a macabre attraction for those brave enough to venture into the depths. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the eerie atmosphere of this underground world. It's a place that captivates the imagination and challenges our understanding of the afterlife. Our journey now takes us to the serene yet haunting Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Sea of Trees or the Suicide Forest. This dense woodland, lying at the base of Mount Fuji, holds secrets and stories that have both fascinated and terrified people for decades. Aokigahara has a long-standing association with death and the supernatural. In ancient times, it was believed that the forest was inhabited by yurei, the restless spirits of the dead, and it was a place where ubasute was practiced. Elderly family members were allegedly abandoned here. The forest's dark reputation has only grown in modern times, becoming known as a place where people come to take their own lives. The dense trees and the forest's eerie silence, due to the lack of wildlife, create a somber atmosphere that is both chilling and captivating. Visitors have reported a range of supernatural experiences. Some speak of seeing apparitions, shadows that move just beyond the corner of their eye. Others have reported hearing whispers, cries, and even screams, believed to be the voices of the yurei trapped between this world and the next. The forest floor is uneven and riddled with caves, and the magnetic iron in the soil can render compasses useless, making it dangerously easy to get lost. There are stories of hikers who have ventured off the path, never to be seen again, adding to the forest's sinister reputation. Local authorities have put up signs, urging those who enter the forest to think of their families and contact a suicide prevention hotline if they are feeling suicidal. Yet, despite these efforts, Aokigahara remains a place where the line between life and death is hauntingly thin. But it's not just the stories of suicides and ghosts that make Aokigahara a place of mystery. The forest is also said to be home to a variety of strange phenomena. Compasses going haywire, electronic devices malfunctioning, and even the trees themselves, with their twisted and contorted forms, seem to tell a story of a place touched by the supernatural. Aokigahara Forest stands as a testament to the complex relationship between beauty and tragedy, life and death. It's a place that challenges our understanding of the world we live in and the mysteries that lie just beyond our perception. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the stories and experiences of those who have entered Aokigahara cannot be easily dismissed. The forest holds a power, a presence, that is both haunting and undeniable. Nestled in the majestic Rocky Mountains of Colorado, the Stanley Hotel stands as a grand testament to the past, its walls echoing with stories both seen and unseen. This historic hotel, which inspired Stephen King's The Shining, has a haunted history that captivates the imagination of all who visit. Built in 1909 by Freeland Oscar Stanley, the hotel has played host to a variety of guests, some of whom, it is said, have never checked out. Guests and staff alike have reported a myriad of paranormal activity, from ghostly children running down the halls to phantom piano music filling the air. One of the most famous ghostly residents is Flora Stanley, the wife of the hotel's founder. Her presence is often felt in the hotel's music room, where the sounds of her piano playing can be heard, despite the room being empty. But the Stanley Hotel's supernatural allure goes beyond its ghostly inhabitants. The hotel is said to be a hotspot of spiritual energy, with certain areas acting as portals to other worlds. Mirrors facing each other in some of the rooms are believed to create vortexes, doorways to the unknown. Guests who have gazed into these mirrors have reported seeing figures standing behind them, only to turn around and find no one there. Others have spoken of feeling a sudden drop in temperature, a sign some believe that a spirit is present. The hotel's infamous room 217, where Stephen King himself had a paranormal experience, is said to be one of the most active. Guests have reported their belongings being packed up, lights flickering on and off, and the sensation of being touched by unseen hands. The Stanley Hotel embraces its haunted reputation, offering ghost tours and paranormal investigations for those brave enough to delve into its mysteries. The hotel's staff have countless stories of their own, adding to the rich tapestry of the supernatural that envelops this historic site. With its stunning architecture, breathtaking surroundings, and a century's worth of ghostly tales, the Stanley Hotel stands as a beacon for those seeking a glimpse into the otherworldly. It's a place where the veil between worlds is thin and the spirits of the past are never far away. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the Stanley Hotel offers a journey into the unknown, a chance to explore the boundaries of reality and perhaps encounter the supernatural. Our final destination takes us to the mysterious canals of Xochimilco in Mexico, where the island of the dolls, or Isla de las Muñecas, awaits. This small secluded island is shrouded in legend and adorned with dolls of all shapes and sizes, each one more weathered and eerie than the last. The story of the island of the dolls begins with Don Julian Santana Barrera, the island's caretaker. Over 50 years ago, he found the body of a young girl who had drowned in the canal. Nearby, he found a doll, which he hung in a tree as a sign of respect for her lost spirit. But Don Julian claimed the girl's spirit was restless. He began hanging more dolls, believing they would appease her and protect the island from evil spirits. Over the years, hundreds of dolls were hung, their empty eyes and twisted forms creating a chilling atmosphere. Visitors to the island have reported a range of supernatural experiences. Some speak of the dolls whispering to each other, their eyes following passers-by. Others have reported the dolls moving their limbs, as if animated by an unseen force. But the supernatural activity on the island of the dolls is not limited to the dolls themselves. Some visitors have reported seeing apparitions, ghostly figures wandering among the trees. Others have heard disembodied voices, laughter, and cries emanating from the shadows. The island is also said to be a hotspot of spiritual energy, with certain areas believed to be portals to other realms. Visitors have reported sudden drops in temperature, feelings of being watched, and even the feeling of being physically touched when no one is around. The story of the Island of the Dolls took a tragic turn in 2001 when Don Julian was found drowned in the same spot where the young girl had died. Some believe he was called into the water by the spirits, while others think he joined the girl in death, becoming a guardian spirit of the island. Today, the Island of the Dolls stands as a haunting memorial, a place where the boundary between the living and the dead seems to blur. It's a testament to the power of belief, the enduring nature of legend, and the chilling allure of the unknown. Whether you leave the island with tales of supernatural encounters or simply a sense of eerie fascination, the Island of the Dolls is a place that lingers in the memory. A haunting reminder of the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. As we wrap up our journey through the world's most haunted places, we thank you for joining us here at Cryptic Nightmares. From the ancient Tower of London to the eerie Island of the Dolls, we've uncovered stories that blur the line between the living and the dead. If you've enjoyed this chilling adventure, hit the like button, share with your fellow explorers, and subscribe for more from Cryptic Nightmares. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of our world. Thank you for watching and have a hauntingly good night.